Filed by someone just like you all in St. Paul, Minnesota, about three years ago, okay? And he actually tried to take him to court. It was the city. The city issued contracts and were hiring people, but none of those people were from the community. You know, kind of the good old boy thing, right? Okay, so this fella, just some lone guy, files this lawsuit. The judge says, well, you can't sue in court because you're not allowed to, but what you can do is file this complaint with HUD, and I demand that HUD bring resolution. That case was just settled for $1 million. Guess who got the $1 million? The guy who brought the complaint. Because under the regulation, it says anybody can file a complaint. You can be a resident of the community, you can be a contractor who wants to get work, or you can be anybody who represents the interest of those people. John, the housing, listen, the chamber could file that complaint on behalf of residents and contractors. Okay? $1 million. Now, in Long Beach, California, where there was a violation, they had a big project going on. Somebody took a flyer, took it over to the housing authority property and dropped it off and left. And never, ever followed up. There were no people hired, nothing occurred. The penalty, $3.2 million. 1.5, I think if I'm right, 1.5 million. It's either 1.5 or 1.2 of that was immediately paid out in cash. Guess to whom? To the residents of that closest, listen, you're gonna like this, closest public housing property to that project. They got split. And then there was a guarantee for another $1.x million over that in future work to small contractors and employment for residents. So this does work. I know that you get frustrated. I know that for a lot of years, right? Slapped in the face, told you couldn't get the job, talked about whatever. I understand that. That day is over. But it's only over if you're willing to step up and make sure it's over. So step one, you did it. You showed up here today. Congratulations. I'm very proud of everybody, right? The reality is this room should be packed full and we should have had to go out to the street corner. Because these opportunities are so significant that if the people don't show up for them, you can't hold the contractors responsible for failure to comply. Did you have a question? Yes.
How long does it take to file a lawsuit? Is there a grace period?
There is not. You can't file, remember, you cannot file a lawsuit because the law doesn't allow it. You can file the HUD Form 958 complaint, which I'm going to walk through here, and as I promised, I'm about ready to do so. Okay?
One donor donated all the money to that school. She called all the shots on that job. Government, nobody else can tell her how to spend her money. So that's what you got to understand, is where the source of the funds are coming from first. Then you got to find out where the funds are coming from, then there's different rules that apply.
Okay. Yes, sir?
I have a few more questions. First of all, those contractors who must qualify in terms of state certifications. Now, is there a step-by-step process that is written out so that they will understand exactly what they need in terms of paperwork?
Okay, great question. Let's answer the first part before we go to your second part. The first part is that you have to watch out for people. I'm gonna be nice to you. I almost said it. For people trying to put stuff into the game. People attempting to write in something that they're going to make you do that they wouldn't make other people do. Okay? All right. So I'm going to tell you the good news. The good news is, ladies and gentlemen, I need everyone's attention, please. Ms. Tara, thank you. In the event that there's ever a problem, you contact the chamber. Contact John. John will come to me. He'll send me the documents. I will review them. If those documents are dirty, I will advise John on exactly what to do. Okay? Because you can't control that because they are the ones who create that certification process. But oftentimes, and I'm forewarning you, I see it all over the country, they try to throw something extra in the mix when it comes to Section 3 to hold you to a higher standard than they would a regular contractor coming off the street. Okay?